All right, everyone. I am making sure everything looks right. Everyone, is my screen turned sideways? Can you all see me straight or is it sideways? Or is it sideways? It's sideways. Okay, hold on. Sideways. Okay, hold on 1 second. Still sideways? Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can fix it. Bear with me, you guys. This is my first time going live. Hold on. Woo! All right. Am I still sideways? Hold on, y'all, because we already get busy. Hold on 1 second. Because I want to be able to see the comments. And it's still sideways. What? So is there anybody watching me from the TV? I'm looking at the comments now. So everybody that's on the cell phone, can you turn the cell phone to be able to see me the correct way? I have no clue. Ann or Clove 007. Yes, I'm still sideways. Did y'all turn y'all phone? Oh, let me see how to fix this. Jesus, I hope we don't have to disconnect. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, we might have the solution. Lonita. Thank you, girl. Thank you, honey. Yes, yes. Hold on, let me see. It's fine. We can all see you well. So we good? Because we get ready to do a live arrangement, okay? We are getting ready to do a live arrangement. I'm going to set my little laptop over to the side. I got my coffee. Did y'all go get y'all some coffee? I know this was just like out of the blue. I know that is a lot of cream, but baby, I need it to be on point. Pour my coffee in here. I'm drinking some salted caramel. It's piping hot too. Piping hot. Yes. Okay. Okay, everybody say I'm good, so we getting ready to rock on. Okay, so now we're getting ready to do a winter arrangement, and we getting ready to do it together, okay? So I'm going to show you all step by step how I do my arrangements in order to get them popping. So if I just got off the phone with all of you all and y'all said y'all was coming to my house and I don't have no arrangement on my table, I'm gonna show you how it's about to go down. So first things first, we have a little bit of prep work that we need to do. That's like always, okay? So everybody can see what's going on. Let me show you how we're getting ready to prep, because let me show you what we're gonna use, and it's gonna be cheap, y'all. Hold on. Woo! Okay, so now we got this reeve. Can y'all see it right here? We get ready to prep her up, baby, because this is going to be the weight in our container, or maybe she won't be, okay? So I'm gonna show you how we gonna prep this. Okay, so if your sink is large enough to accommodate a reef, that's fine. My sink, give or take how big the reef is, but I'm gonna show you what I do. So we're gonna fill this tub up with water, okay? All right, so now we're going to get some water in here. We're going to fill this right on up, because whenever you're doing your arrangements, you want to make sure that you soak your greens, especially if it's going to be in the inside of your home. You want to soak your greens, okay? So we're going to get some water in here. I know I'm extra. Comment down below if I'm not extra. I am extra. I know it. I know it. I know it. I'm so extra. Yes, honey. Yes, yo, honey. You know I'm extra. Let me take some of this coffee. For Valencia, my cell phone actually is on the side. Okay, so now, first things first. Because we're going to have to work a little bit. But while we have the trickle, we're going to take these magnolia stems. We're going to go ahead and put these down in here. The magnolia stems. Just like you wash them greens, you be pushing them greens down. Rinse your fresh greens. All right, that's about enough water. Oh, Miss Vita, you are too kind. Oh, thank you. Slay to Miss Vita now. All right, so we're gonna get our magnolia stems out. Now y'all know I can't just throw this water hose down because I don't want the water to fall out on these porcelain floors. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so now we got our magnolia stems, and the only thing we need to do is just rinse these, right? And so with my magnolias, when they're coming on the inside of my house, Baby, we ain't got time for spider mites, spiders, all different type of stuff can live inside of the magnolia stems. So you want to rinse them if you're using them inside, and we're going to set them up so they can air dry. But then at the same time, we're going to go ahead and clip them. So they already got their first cut. Baby, this stem right here is thick. I don't know. Jesus. Hold on. Chill. Baby, I gotta bring the loppers for this one. Yeah, we might have to get the loppers. Okay, so we're gonna just set him in there just like that, because he came not to play today. All right, so for this one right here, we're just gonna clip all of our stems, and I'm doing this in here because I don't want it to ricochet and hit my laptop screen. So I just got one more. You know, you buy these scissors and things like, oh, how fancy, and they be the most difficult thing to use. Okay, now we're just gonna set these straight up. Okay, we're gonna come back to this, and then look at old sweet pea right here by itself. All right, so all of our magnolia stems are prepped, okay? All right, any questions on the magnolia stems? Let's go down and see. Yes, Victoria, come on in, get your cup of coffee. You got a cup of coffee, Victoria? Let's see. All right. Yes, YouTube, we will abide by the community guidelines. Yes, yes. Okay, what else? All right, so now it's time to rock and roll. But trust and believe, the next time we go live, baby, we ain't coming to play. We're going to have everything down pat. So we're going to take this tub, we're going to set it off to the side so we can prep this reef. But what if all this water fall down on the floor? So we're gonna just move that over. All right, so now, and I'm gonna move my coffee because I would be just too mad if something fell in there. All right, so now we are going to get out right here. You can see we have our pine cones, right? Well, you don't want to necessarily soak your winter greens with your pine cones on. Can you? Yes, because they're outside in the elements, but best practice is to go ahead, pull them off, because you want your pine cones to last for a very long time. Because for me, for every arrangement that I do, the wreath might go in the trash, but I'm going to save the form and I'm going to save the pine cones, okay? So we're just going to clip these out, so they should come out like real quick. We're just going to take them, set them to the side. All right, so for this one, it's a pretty thick wire. So we're just going to go in, get this off. Okay. And let's pull this out. Then we got one more. All right, now we're going to take this and we're going to just douse it inside of the water, okay? So you still got some pretty good hold without us even tying anything down. We only wanted the pine cones out, okay? And we're going to just take it. Can y'all see the bucket? And we're going to just push that down in there, okay? Now, you know what? I tripped. I totally forgot one thing. Hold on, y'all. Because if we doing it, we got to do it right. So our arrangements last. Hold on 1 second. Back in the flash. Hold on. I got to run to my plant laboratory. Hold on. Okay, back. We're gonna shake this up because we got a little bit of wilt stop. And I need some gloves. I need 2 pair of gloves. So hold on 1 second. So the wilt stop is just gonna help make sure that it does not dry out. And I'm talking about your pine needles here. So right now we're just hydrating them. Best practice would be if we would do this overnight. But remember, you all are on your way over to my house. So I'm not gonna have time for that. But we are gonna go ahead and just put a little bit of wilt stop inside of this bath here. And if you're in that much of a rush and you don't have time to go ahead and do the bath, by all means, come back, take the wreath off, and do this part later. Or you can just spray it on and cover everything else up. The pine cone, pull your magnolia needles out, excuse me, your magnolia stems out, and just go ahead and spray everything. So hold on, because I need a pair of gloves, and I'm trying not to touch the whole roll of paper towels. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put some gloves on because I don't want this resin and stuff on my hands. Again, it's a chemical. So we got to make sure we do our due diligence to protect ourselves. Not saying it is toxic, I don't know, but I don't want that on me. Okay, just take one of these. Cut it open, and we're just gonna do a small little amount because this is a concentrate. Okay, that's enough right there. Now this should have already had 1 round of wilt stop before it left from wherever they shipped it from. A lot of times your greenery will come from Washington. Oregon is a huge place where the greenery is shipped from. So we only just put in a small little amount. And I know I got this little piece of paper towel, like it's really gonna make a difference. But doesn't it? It's already looking so much better. Okay. All right, we're gonna let it drip. Let's go back to the comments. Everybody is saying sideways. For all of you all who have just come in, I apologize that it's sideways. We don't know how to fix it. This is our first live. The only thing I could have done was restart it and came back in. So I know that's probably going to affect, you know, how many people it pushes it out to. But I mean, baby, I don't want to say it. We just got to roll with the punches. Do y'all want me to reconnect? So do y'all want me to end the live and reconnect, or do y'all want me to keep going? Hold on. I love y'all. I'm looking at these comments. Y'all be cutting up. Hold on. Hold on, wait, let me see. Now, natural 65. Now, you know I cuts up. You know I cuts up. You know I cuts up. No, we did not come to play. Oh, Martha, look at Martha. Martha, don't cut up in this chat now. Okay, everybody say keep going. We're going to roll with it then. Oh, Red Dog, how you doing? Maureen, Mel Nello, Jennifer Stewart, Creating Your Garden. Absolutely love it. Y'all are representing for me. Let's hit them likes, y'all. Let's get the likes up. It's 49 people watching, but we only got 10 likes. Help your girl out. Come on, punch that like. Mash the like button. Mash the like button. And if you can't comment, it could be because you're not subscribed. So the subscribers do have precedence to comment. Okay, so now, hold on a little bit longer. And this is just how I do it, y'all. Don't set it down. I kind of keep dangling it because I don't want it. I mean, it looks so much better. I'm going to turn it around in just a second. Just a second. I'm going to turn it around, y'all. Let's see where we got our likes at. Okay. How many likes do we at, y'all? Somebody comment and let me know how many likes we got. We almost dry, y'all. Yeah. Okay. And so one of the things I do, I turn it upside down during this process and I just shake it. So just shake it a little bit because this is going to help with our volume. Pull back the stems a little bit. It looks just so rejuvenated. Okay, so at this point, I feel like it's safe to set our wreath down because I know y'all want to see what container we about to use. I know y'all want to see. I'm going to trust you to stay right here and you better not move. Okay, there we go. Oh, it didn't move, y'all. Oh, it looks so much better just from that little bit of time in the water. So you see how much of a difference. Give me just a second and you will be able to see what we're looking like, okay? All right. Okay, now I gotta get this off of here. Oh, baby, you gotta have them strong knees to do this, honey. Okay. Here's our container. What y'all think about the container, y'all? What y'all think? Yay, nay, y'all like the container? Y'all like the container? Hey, shout out to the everyday life of an OCD-ish chick. Y'all like the container? Okay, so now I'm gonna show you, so y'all seen outside, inside. Baby, we ain't got no drain hole. And we don't need one. Because where this is going to sit, we don't want any of the water to come out. So I'm gonna be the first to tell you. The second, the third, and the last. Anything that you want to make a container, you can make a container. And this is going to be beautiful. We're going to style this together over on the YouTube page. Now we got to get some soil in here. So everybody, seems like everybody liked the container. Hi, walking in heavenly places. How are you? Is it Atlear? Did I say your name correctly? Or do you go by Tara? Let me know down in the comments that I say your name correctly. Or do we just call you Tara? Okay, Tara. Did I say it right? Okay, y'all. So we got some soil. We're going to use some espoma. And I have my scooper here. And we're just going to dive in. So we don't need no type of coffee filter, no window screen, no nothing. Okay. Y'all want to know what my biggest fear is when I'm doing these containers? That I'm going to spill the whole entire bag. Like wherever I'm working at. Especially when it's in the house. If it's outside, I don't care, I'll rake it in. But inside, you trying to be ever so gentle. Okay. So we're going to put a good little amount of soil in here. Okay. So we're working with a nice amount. We're just going to break the clumps up. And then, of course, any type of pieces of mulch, we're going to go ahead and pull that out as well. All right. Hey, Kathleen. Hey, Rebecca. Becky from Ohio in the house. Yes. Hey, Donna. Hey, Greta. Diane. C-Faxed. I like that name, honey. That sounds C-Faxed. Baby, C-Faxed don't play. Okay? I love that name. Okay, so now everything is dry. You might still have a little spindlies. And you might have one of your good girlfriends that's going to call you out. Like, why is the greenery still wet? Because it is, okay? Because it is. We're going to literally set this right down on top. I'm going to take the gloves off, okay? Just for a second, okay? We're going to take the gloves off and we're going to rough and pull back because we want to get some volume and just kind of set it. If it sinks down in there, it's okay. Just flow with it. Callie in the house. Hey, Pamela. All right, so now it's just sitting flat on top of the container. All right, so now for our plants, okay? So we have some paper whites here. Now, how many of you all use paper whites? Hi, Martha from Connecticut. Johanna, we see you in the chat. All right. Let's see how good we did with planting these up. Okay, bam. Okay, if it breaks apart, it's okay. Look at it. Now I want to cut up and fall all apart on our greenery. Okay, so we're going to just stuff these down in there. And we're going to have to remove a little bit of soil because it's breaking apart. But when I grab the soil, I got it in a chokehold, okay? Because I don't want it to fall on my greenery. So these are some of the things when I'm doing my containers, like on our long form content over on YouTube, that sometimes you don't see that things like this happen. So since I know that my paper whites are kind of falling, what I'm going to do, so I'm going to go ahead and just break them apart and just stabilize them one by one. I guess they said you didn't come to play and neither did we. Okay, so we just going to, and actually this is better because now we can space them out versus them being clumped. Okay, so we're going to put this good sister over here in the corner. Look at these roots, y'all. So if you come across this, what you want to do is you just plant and tuck. So space them out the way you want them to be. And if any of your greenery gets dirt on it, you just pull it. Okay, so now let's bring these individuals in before we go to this one have 5 in it. So when I do my paper whites, typically I'm planting them up for a container that I already have pre-planned out. And so I'll go in with 1, 3, 5, sometimes 4. I'll do that as well. And I get my paper whites up quick. I don't waste no time with it. I'm not waiting 6 weeks for a paper white. I can't do it. It's a paper white, so they don't need a chill time. So they should be able to do what they need to do early. Look at our roots. And it fell on my greenery. How dare you? And I'm sitting up here giving you some praise and you want to do that to me. Okay. And remember, if your bulbs are showing, which they probably won't because the way that I have thought out the design that we're going to do, remember that adds an architectural detail. Okay. So now we're going to just use our scooper, y'all, to help us out. Okay. Please tell me I'm not the only one that be doing arrangements inside my kitchen. Hey, Better and Higher Gardener. Okay. So just in case, look at these roots. Can y'all see them? I don't trust this over my greenery, so I'm gonna just go ahead and break it up. Hey y'all, this is going to be a real easy container to repeat. So what I'm going to have to do with this one, you can splice off the roots, but I'm going to just work them. Okay, here we go. Let me work with this just a little bit. Let me cook, as Glorilla say. Let me cook. Give me just a second. Okay, so I'm going to take this one back out because I want this, since they done came apart, we might as well go ahead and just go all in. Okay. Okay. It's coming along. It's going slow, but it's okay. It's okay, because we're going to have to hide some mechanics in here, too. Now, y'all know I'm going to cut up. So right now I'm just setting everything in there. We're going to go back in and stabilize everything in just a second. I'm just trying to get them to where I want them to go. Could you start off with the paper whites inside of the container? Absolutely. But I just like to keep paper whites and things on standby. Amaryllis on standby. For you, and I'm gonna go and put this one in the middle since it's the tallest one, so you can see where my mindset is with this arrangement. Honey, I don't know what they got this heat set on, but it is hot up in here. Okay. Jesus Christ. All right, quick fix. Okay, so hold on, sis. All right, now I think we can probably fit one more. Inside of here. Okay, gorgeous. Now for our leftover soil, okay, I'm loving the comment section. Y'all cutting up. Y'all cutting up. All right, so we just gonna scoop this soil right on up in here. Now, I don't know if you all seen the video where we went and we bought amaryllis bulbs for, paper whites, and they were like 10 for $1, but if you only bought one bulb, it was like a little bit higher. Did y'all see that one? Some of these arrangements, y'all see just like sometimes maybe a minute, 2 minutes of me putting an arrangement together, and I'm telling you, sometimes it's a process, especially in this one right here. Okay, because I want the look to be just right. We're gonna make sure all of our roots are tucked in. Nope. Okay, we're gonna have to turn it. Ooh, the heat finally cut off. We're just gonna scoop a little bit of the soil on the inside here. And y'all good sisters, do not move, because I want to try to fit the rest of these paper whites in here. Let's see. Baby, what do you think they're gonna fit today? You're going to fit today. I'm about to stick all these in here because that's just gonna really take it over the top. Right, put our shorty here, and this is what the bloom looks like. So angelic. Okay, so we got one more. So now I'm turning. I'm on the hunt now. Where can we set this at? All right. 2. We definitely want to keep the one in the center. One more. I don't think it's no room, but we about to find the space. Sometimes you turn the container just right. You'll see an opportunity. I mean, honey, it is. Okay. I shall not be outdone. You're going to come out. Because I believe in stuff in the container. Y'all know me. If you're new here, welcome. I am the garden queen, and I believe in stuff in a container. Baby, if it ain't stuff, it ain't done right. Okay, so we're getting ready to make these 2 bulbs fit inside of here. So sometimes just by going in and evacuating soil and then coming back in and backfilling on the back part, you get the result that you're looking for. Because if we can get both of these in here, which I believe we can, we're going to fit one right here where my hand is. You'll see it in just a second. I'm pushing this one right here. I'm pushing it up underneath the umbrella of the wreath. Okay. Because then I'm going to come in. Hold on, I got to push. Okay, right there. And then we're going to tilt it back. We'll backfill once we get our arrangement in there. Baby, Penelope is going to find a way to show up. That was her hair I just pulled out. Okay. Right there. And then for the last one. Did I just put our middle bulb? Oh, no. I sure did. And it's coming out because this is going to make the look. Since that one is so tall, I need that one to be in the center so we have our look right. And I am going to peel off just like that. Because you know it's always going to be somebody to try to check you. Are those real? Yes, they're real. They are. So then they want to pull back the soil. They all down there in your arrangement trying to see if it's real or not. Okay, so now we got this one. And then we're going to put this one back in here. We're going to come in through here. And then we'll get everything situated. So as I'm digging the hole, I'm tucking in the roots at the same time. Okay, so now this is kind of just sitting here like this. So it's going to be loose for just a second. Okay, so you can technically use the same soil, but what I like to do in order to stretch my soil is I will come in and mix it down with sand. Don't tell nobody. You actually can plant paper whites directly inside of sand. It's an absolute look. And it'll stabilize them better too. Okay, we got some soil right here. So now I'm just going to come back in and backfill. So I'm going to mash it down inside of my scooper. Okay. So as I put it in there, I'm just going to start pressing it down. I'm going to put it in and press. All right, so right there. Okay, put it in and press. Now for the one in the middle, we're going to have to mount that one up a little bit higher. I'm looking for my watering can. Let's see. Son, can you please go upstairs and get my white watering can, please? All right. So now, and so sometimes these two fingers just come back in, press everything down. Sometimes you gotta press. All right. So now, you could stop right here and you could come in and you could put moss down on the inside. Baby, we're not doing that. We're not. How's it looking so far? Oh, thank you, Becky. And Miss Vita, the smell is absolutely 100% amazing. Okay, we looking good? Okay, now y'all, if you want to get into arranging for the wintertime, magnolias are going to be your best friend. And I mean your best friend because they will fit with almost anything you put them with. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start one by one. And we're going to start these lower branches. We're going to pull those out. Let me get the watering can. Thank you, son. I just love my son. I'm so blessed to call him son. I absolutely just love him. And I'm 10 steps ahead of myself because, you guys, now you know. Now y'all know, okay? We got to put some mechanics up in here, okay? And you know what? Let's see. I hope these work. Okay, I got some batteries for it. It works. Okay. So we have our little mechanics that we are going to put down in our arrangements here. Best time to go ahead and grab these lights is going to be after the holiday, okay? So now we're going to work these in. Okay. What y'all think about the lights? Am I extra? I know I am. Let me move the soil out the way because we don't need the soil no more. Let me set this down real quick. All right. Okay, so now we're going to work these in, and I want to go ahead and okay, yes, Jennifer. Would you say it louder for the people in the back? Yes. Absolutely. Thank you. That is such a compliment. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. And let me tell you something. There have been times when I have literally found people like digging inside of my container trying to see what all is in there. You go into the other room or to the bathroom, they looking, trying to see what's going on. Like, baby, chill out, okay? It's real, okay? She's real. If she was faux, I'd let you know she was faux, but she's not. Okay, so what we're going to do, now you can do this two ways. You can individually come in. I'm trying to pull out two of these strings here, so it might take a second. What did y'all do today? Who all had coffee? Okay. Okay, let me start pulling these. That's my only gripe with these. Okay, so I'm going to start from the end, and I'm going to single out a stem. Y'all, I'm checking to see if that's Penelope. She's losing her sight. So it's been real interesting around here. Miss Penelope, the supervisor of the channel. She is the most beautiful Labradoodle. You know, with these lights, I almost feel like, you know how when you take your kids out somewhere and they get to cutting up, and you like, I know you ain't wait till we get inside of this grocery store to start cutting up and acting the fool. That's how these lights are acting right now. They coming apart, we coming along. We just need two individual strands, and we might move forward without it. I know you lying. You is not getting ready to do a restart right now. Excuse me. Okay. So we almost back to the back. It just fell in that bucket of water. Okay. All right, so now we're going to start working these in here. Okay. Oh, that is sweet that your son took you to go see. Is it The Wicked? Is it scary? Oh, thank you, Becky, for praying for Penelope. That is, oh, I love her. That is so sweet. So we just gonna wrap these a little bit, and I have a a copper kitchen, right? So anytime I can show off copper, then I like to go ahead and show the copper off. So there will be instances to where I'm letting the copper actually show is more pronounced. Other thing to keep in mind, the more you twine and wind these in, remember at some point they're going to have to come out. So just keep that in mind as you're working with them. It's already, I don't know how good it looked to y'all, but baby, it's on point. It is on point. Okay, right back to where we started at. That's what I like about the twinkle lights. You can wrap them. Okay, so now we need one more strand. Double Dutch. Who about to jump in? Jump in, y'all. Jump in. That's how I feel right now. Okay, hold on. So one, pull this one. Of course, my touch screen. Okay, there we go. Bam. Okay, so now for the next one, we're just going to give a little bit more play to our stems here on the outside. So I'm just lightly coming in and just wrapping but pulling at the same time. And give myself some more space. Typically, when I'm wrapping my lights, I will try to take them all the same way. Sometimes it does not work that way. You know, in order to get the lighting just right, I want to focus on these outer leaves. So as I'm wrapping, I'm kind of bringing it back in, but still trying to keep a free flow. Let me turn this. Okay, so now let's see how much light we have. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so the bottom, we have a nice glow. Okay, mechanics, I typically will take a bag and just cover this up. I normally like to use clear, but I just seen this, so I just went ahead and grabbed it. My candy was in there. I know I'm supposed to be on a diet, but honey, I had to have some candy today. Okay? I ate some candy. There we have it. The reason why I like to do clear is because you can easily come in, turn the lights on and off. But this gonna work for us right here today. Okay? So now we're gonna go ahead and water this in. Especially since we just fumbled with the roots so much. We got so aggressive. You see how I'm adding y'all into that? Like y'all was up in here pulling on the roots right with me. So I'm basically giving this whole watering can. And I see a root that's out. Put that back in. And I'm 100% with the water pooling at the bottom, because paper white can be planted directly into water and they'll do absolutely fine. So now we're going to take our mechanics, and if there is a space, which we probably don't have the space now, normally I would tuck it right up underneath our reef. Let's see, can we lift it up on the side? Okay, let me turn this. So this is going to have to stay close to this. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around so y'all can see what I'm about to do. All right, so now, can y'all hear me good? Okay, we're going to lift this up. Hey, and she fits. Okay, now we got to tuck this in. Jeez. You got to make it fit. Okay. I start to get excited once it starts to come. It's coming too. So now, this is what we're going to do. So we're going to have to twine these in. And I'm just going to bring them, kind of tuck them, make a pathway. Because it's always going to be, I'm telling you, people will dissect your container in a minute. I'll be sitting there waiting like, what you got? Yes, what you got? I'll be waiting for them too. Like, baby, what, where's it at? Okay. Thank you. Would you like some more coffee, honey? Because it's no tea here, okay? No tea here. You is not about to clock that tea, okay? So now, so we don't break off our stuff, we want these to kind of float on the inside. Hold on. Get on up in there. Hold on. It ain't gonna look a hot mess once we get done. Because right now it just looks like they came together. Okay, so now I need the endings because I want these to kind of float and be free. It's gonna make sense all in a second. I know y'all looking like, okay, we was with you until you put all that in the middle like that. Okay, so hold on, let me tuck these in. So now I'm just using my branches. At this point, if you have to pull pieces out, pull them out. Your thicker pieces will help you better here because now we're getting ready to lay this down. Okay. And when we get it in its place, I'll show y'all how we turned around and laid that down. So I'll show you to be, you'll be able to see that you can't see it. So I want these to kind of come out. So let's pull this in before we get to our next step. We want some to kind of come out and around. Okay. Now you can take your copper wires, you can put them around if you want to, gives it a whole nother look. Now for our best part, we're going to come in with our magnolias. Okay, and we're going to start just putting our magnolias down in here, just like that. Oh, the first stem in there looks so gorgeous. Can y'all see that? Ooh-wee, this is absolutely darling. Okay, so when you clip your magnolias like this, clip it to where the leaves are going to cover up that you just turned one stem into two. And then we're going to come in and give our magnolia another cut. And see, that's why I was protecting my screen earlier. And since this one is taller, we're going to put this one kind of down in there right there. Okay. This one is shorter. I'm going to turn. So as I put my magnolia stems in there, we're going to turn. This is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Once we get done. All right, so now all right. And our magnolia stems is also going to act as a stabilizer as well. Our taller stems are going to go more towards the middle. So this one is tall. And what I like about this one, let's look at this. Now, these leaves are a lot smaller than some of the other leaves. Like, for example, you see how this big, huge leaf is right here? We don't want that. I mean, it works, but you know what I'm saying. This stem right here is torn. We're going to just go ahead and pick it off. But this flat part right here, the flat profile, this would be up against a paper white. Okay, so we're going to come in right here. We're going to make sure we have our flat profile. We're going to have that up against our stem. Ooh, she is talking. This is absolutely gorgeous, and we're not even done, y'all. Okay, so this is what she looks like so far. This is what we have yet to cover up, okay? Okay, now for this big sister right here, what we said, Yeah, it's a good sister. Okay, so there is a magnolia tree, and I know I'm wrong for what I'm about to say because I don't have a magnolia tree. I wish I would. Actually, I would probably have to have more than one because y'all know I would be out there cutting. I would be snip, 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 snip. But they have some of the most beautiful stems on their magnolia. It probably has to be a good 50, 60 years old, right? I want to go knock on their door so bad. Click, click. How much can I pay you for a branch? Just, I mean, especially the one that's coming into the sidewalk. I almost want to call the city, be a Karen for a little bit, call the city, report it, and then when they cut it down, slide the person a couple dollars to get that magnolia branch. I'm telling you, it is gorgeous. I mean, and actually the house is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna have to show y'all when I go over that way. The house is gorgy gorge. I mean, gorgy gorge. It's beautiful, and it's in a historic neighborhood, so you already know it gives. I'm gonna take this one off because when I went to put it down in the soil, I was met with resistance, so she comes off. This is absolutely divine. I know that's right. Your husband said everything gets a fresh cut. I love it. So yeah. And if the lady that owns the magnolia tree is watching, I'm just playing. I promise I am. I mean, that tree is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so from this one, because this stem is so thick, I'm not going to benefit from cutting this up. But what I can do is I think I would rather wait and use this one in an outdoor arrangement. And this is my last stem that I already have prepared. But if I need to, I can go grab more. Because y'all know I got more magnolias inside of the laboratory now. They're sitting there waiting on ice. Gorgeous. Actually, we're gonna cut this one up. Gives me a reason to go get more. I am like really loving the flow of this. Okay, we got one more space that we need to cover up, potentially two, and that's right here. And then right here on this side. So we just need some small stems. Now let me show you the cheat code. Now we have these magnolia stems, right? You can take it, blotch it. I just kind of just rub it on the back side. I'll blotch. It's fine if you don't. But you can take that stem and you can take that individual stem. Let me show you. You guys watching right here, can y'all see that? Let me know you can see it. Right here, can y'all see where that space is? I'm gonna move my hand back. Let me know y'all can see it. Can y'all see it? Okay. Thank you, Clove. Okay, so right there, you can take it and just stick an individual stem down in there. See how that instantly gave us impact right there? And we can keep these for later use. So with your winter arrangements, nothing is waste. Everything that you cut goes right back into the arrangement one way or the next. Nothing is waste. Okay, let's see. Let's dust her off. That's where our brush comes in at. What do y'all think? I feel like right here is bare. Ew. Hold on one second. And I did. I came right back in with some more what? Magnolias. So I'm going to just put them on down in there. Because I just feel like in this section it's kind of bare. Yes, honey. Yes, baby. You stay ready so you ain't never got to get ready. You ain't going to come to my house and I ain't going to have something sitting on the table. It's only about one time when my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law, they came up here from Georgia, and she was like, you better not think about entertaining, because let's get the family together. And she was like, absolutely not. You have too much on your plate. All right. See, we found the perfect stem. So in the event, so you don't add this in wet, it's a good example right here. We are going to, first of all, I'm going to pull this leaf back to make sure ain't no hitchhikers up in there. Oh, you guys, I tripped. I done dipped this inside of our water that had our will stop on it. Okay, now here's the thing. I was told by a florist a long while ago, because I used to spray my wilt stop on top of my leaves with everything. Like I would put the container together and I would go ahead and I would spray my wilt stop or my wilt proof on top. And the florist was like, no, you cannot use that on your magnolia leaves. Now, I never noticed a difference, but baby, you got to only tell me once, because some of these containers, you all, we put a lot of money into doing them, and you want it to look right. So because they told me that, I go ahead and I pass the information on. Let me know, have anybody ever used the, thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you. Have anybody ever used wilt proof or wilt stop on magnolia leaves? What's wrong, mama? What's wrong, girl? Go get on your bed. I guess we shall see. All right, so right here we got this gap. Sometimes I will leave an intentional gap for the ones that are, you know, like to see if stuff is real, so that way they can see that yes, it is an actual bulb down there. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna put this in here, but this stem is probably too long. I can look at it and gauge it and tell. So we're gonna come in and we're gonna give it a cut just enough to where we have enough of the stem to stick down. Somebody was saying some magnolias are next level. Yes, they are. Do y'all have a lot of, oh, I know you ain't down there in Mississippi. It's some gorgeous Victorian homes down there in Mississippi. OMG. Some gorgeous homes down there. Okay, now I done got to pack this in there. Okay, yes. Look at that. Did we cut up? Did we cut up? I think we did, but I do feel like right here can use a little flare. Is this the individual lead? We're going to pull this and we're going to tuck it in somewhere else. What y'all think? Did we cut up, y'all? Huh? Okay, so Michelle says she's used the wilt stop or wilt proof on top of her magnolia stems, and they did fine. I think you told me that before. Okay, so now you see how our bulbs was falling over at first? See how we can move with it, set it down on the table. And if you have somebody that's always like the naysayer in the group, you set them down and then you come out with your dress on like, oh my God, I almost forgot to put down my arrangement. It's just, oh, it's nothing major. Set it right down in front of their face and then just move it over a little bit. Oh, it's centered to the table now. My bad. Did we cut up? Do y'all like that? Let me know. Okay, let's just look at her. Turn her around. Y'all gonna make me cut up in this kitchen, okay? Okay. We got one person out the friend group. Sometimes when I've had an interaction with her, I had to grab my coffee for this one, y'all. I got to grab my coffee. Because, honey, when I tell you she is a monster, if I must say, because she always throws subliminal shade. Like, girl, why do you come around us? Now, granted, she's not coming around by my invite at all. So I'm more or less forced to be in this lady's presence, but she just always throws shade. Like, for example, I'm gonna give you an example. My friend put together a flower arrangement and she was so excited. So I went over her house that morning and she showed me her flower arrangement and how she had everything arranged. And I was like, oh, that's absolutely gorgeous, right? Because I thought it was beautiful. It was an asymmetrical floral arrangement. It was beautiful. It had flow. It had the main colors. The color scheme was absolutely beautiful. She had her tablescape done, absolutely beautiful. And when I tell you that lady just picked that girl's flower arrangement apart, I just had to look at her. And then at one point, she tried to commission me to say something. I said, because this conversation, I don't think you would be a guest at the table right now because you are just getting a little bit out of control. And do you know, I went over to my friend's house the next day and she pulled her flower arrangement. I felt so bad for her. I felt so bad for her because I was like, girl, why did you throw that away? That was absolutely beautiful. It was amazing. But I feel like sometimes when people, they think they have a one-track mind, like it's only one way to do things, and it's not. You know, everybody has their own taste. It may not be your cup of tea, but at least respect what the person is doing, okay? Yes, honey. Hey. Michelle, where you coming in from? What state you in, Michelle, France? Drop what state y'all in. I love this. Wait till we finish. Wait till y'all see how we gonna have this all jazzed up. Wait till y'all see it. I think y'all gonna like it. And you guys, I think this can easily be recreated. And if you don't feel comfortable with going in with your bulbs, just in case they fall apart, start off with the bulbs inside of the arrangement, right? So put your bulbs in there. Once they start to sprout, then go ahead, put your wreath on top. Now, you don't want to start off with your wreath. Put the wreath on top of them as they start to grow up. And let's say once you start to see your paper whites maybe like this tall, go ahead, bring them together. I'll show y'all how we're going to do it. I'll show y'all how to put the same arrangement together if you were starting off with the bulbs, because it's super easy. But you could literally recreate this, and this is cheap, you guys. But if you went into a floral shop and to buy this arrangement, how much do y'all think that would cost? Chicago in the house. Hey, Peggy. Chicago is in the house, baby. I love Chicago. Look. One time I was downtown and I started riding towards the river, and you know how when you go up You turn on that side, you look over, I'm telling you, it's the pier, the boats. I mean, absolutely gorgeous, breathtaking. And then if you go a little bit further north to Wisconsin, baby, when you get to Milwaukee, you got the highway that's split left or right. And when I tell you the lake is right there, oh, it looks so gorgeous. You got to remind yourself, am I on the coast somewhere? Because it is absolutely beautiful. It is amazing. Indiana in the house. I love Indiana. I am in Indianapolis often. Ooh, 900 in California. I'm living in the wrong state. Oh, yes. I am living in the LA in the house. I am literally living in the wrong state. Because if they paying that out in California, honey, I'm there today. Let me book me a red eye. $200 ain't bad. $175, $150, absolutely. I sure would. I cook these out all day long. I will literally. Are you in Indianapolis, Michelle? I actually just left from Indianapolis. And Donna, you are so right. We definitely should lift one another up. We definitely should lift one another up. But then I also feel like it's important to set boundaries as well. And that's a boundary that needs to be set, because if you're seeing that behavior, but you're steady letting that person come back around, it's letting them know that their behavior is okay. You know, I gotta play like neutral, because honey, they don't want me to get to talking. Skill level, what do y'all think this took? Skill level. I think it's on the easy side. What do y'all think? So, let me show y'all what this looks like. When the lights go down, we have it centralized. Absolutely beautiful. And so you can see it. Hold on. All right. Thank you guys for tolerating my lopsided live. I'm gonna work on it. I love it. I'm so glad that I went live and got to spend time with you guys. This was absolutely amazing. Versus just seeing when I upload a video to YouTube and it's like everything's already pre-recorded. So I really enjoyed this. And we will put this together in an arrangement together. I love it. But here it is in the flesh. Until next time, you all. Bye-bye. Bye, y'all. Y'all said keep going, huh? I just seen the comments. Keep going. What y'all want to do? Another arrangement? Lord, let me come back in front of this camera because y'all is cutting up. What, y'all want to do another arrangement? We can. Baby, I'll keep supplies. Okay, let's do it then. So we went ahead and we did a gold. We're gonna set her over. Let me go gather from my plant laboratory and let me see what I have. I'll be back. Hold on. All right. Container wise, we can go with this right here. What y'all think? Yay, nay? Y'all want to use this one or y'all want to go with something different? Y'all want to use some terracotta? Let me see. Hold on. Let me check. Okay. So comment that container if we should use this one or should I pull out another option? Or what color y'all want to use? Terracotta. Who all want terracotta or y'all want to go with this? We got one vote for this one vote for terracotta. Okay, let's see some others. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, another option. Hold on. All right, here is another terracotta. Let me go get one more option. Hold on, hold that thought. Okay, here's another terracotta right here. And this one is shallow. Oh, baby, I can't trust this. Soon as something go over my coffee, honey, it's a wrap. Or we can use this one. Or I can go pull one more option. What y'all think? Which one y'all want? 1, 2, 3, or y'all want me to grab a 4? Now, how y'all gonna have me get the containers out and y'all ain't gonna say which one y'all want? Okay, we got 2 for 1. 2 for 2. That's 3 for 2. Let's see. 3 for 1. Somebody keep tally. The small terracotta. Ooh, you know what? Which might be cute and it's rustic. I need a piece of screen. Okay, here go 4. Which one? This is gray, terracotta, rustic, if you will. This is Campagna, so these are easy to source and find. This one is a Berg's planter. We just unraveled this one together. And this one, we actually got this together on a vlog. I think we did, on a vlog. And then this one, I don't know who the maker is of this one, but I have 2 of these. So if I can find a 3rd one, I'm getting that one too. What y'all think? The Bird's planter. Which one is the Bird's planter? The first one? 6. Okay, thank you, Peggy. 6 counts for number 1. Is number 1 winning? Okay, so this one right here, let's take this yay, nay. We're going to take this one out. Okay, so this one is out, right? Okay. And the Berg's planter, is this one out? No, that's a no on that one. All right. 2 or 3? I think the Berg's was 3. Yay or nay? Shall we slay or nay? Slay or nay? Slay or nay? Out. Okay. So this one's right here. We're going to use this one. And for this type of planter, we need a window screen. Okay, that one is the winner. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we're coming in with our screen here. Y'all too much. Y'all, I think y'all worse than me. Y'all cuts up. Y'all cuts up. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make sure I get this water out of here, because if my poodle, I have a standard poodle. I don't know if you guys have ever seen him on the videos, because you know I don't have to pay my son a commission if he makes another appearance, so he doesn't show his face. Because it's my son's dog, the poodle. But he is gorgeous. He is like a creamy white. Okay, so because my screen is smaller, I'm going to come in. Where's my small scooper? We just going to do it by hand. Okay, and I'm going to just put that first soil down in there just so I can keep my screen in place. All right, so now we didn't use a full scoop of soil because we're not going to need it. Now, ooh, I hope I ain't break my floor. Ooh, that was a, you know what? If you get porcelain floors, you want through body. That's what I have, through body, because I have dropped stuff down and the other thing breaks and not the floor. Laura dropped one of my planters down. It's been sitting on that back sideboard and the pot broke. I was like, take a wipe. All right, we was gonna use these pansies, but we're not. I'm not gonna use these. Cross me out. Okay, we're gonna go here. Okay, and I've got some more plants for us, so this should be easy enough to make a real cute arrangement. Thank you, Lisa. All right. So now we're going to come in and we're going to have to work for this look, y'all. Let me dump this tray real quick. If I had enough land, when I tell you my compost bin will be bumping, because I would have like a commercial compost situation to where I got the big block set up. Okay, hold on, wait, plant alert. Let me show you this. It's a double paper white. Have you ever seen a double paper white? I know y'all have. Can y'all see that? It's double. Okay, so we're gonna come in, we're gonna put it on the side, and we're gonna roll the roots. Just massage them out a little bit. Let me turn it this way, because we definitely gonna have to work for this look. Can you bring me, hold on. Okay. And actually, okay, there we go. So as I'm planting this, I'm tucking back around. And again, we use a sand mixture here. So as far as getting our paper whites compact the way that we'll need them to be in order to stay in this arrangement, this soil right here is not going to do us any good. Okay, so we got these in here, right? So now we're going to come in. We're going to use a rose. So we got a rose here. And I'm just going to break this up. But I'm keeping the majority of the root ball intact. We're going to put that down just like that. Right in the front. On the side.